Starting off, we're going to be paying attention to the side of Cleveland Misfires, as we're going to be seeing the POV of Iceberg. They're heading in their way over towards P1, as it's so far looking like Cleveland Misfires are trying to take control, but Boston Burgers holding it out. Cover trying to stay alive, but he's surrounded by red in this P1. It is a battle here, but it seems like it might be Cleveland Misfires who take care of this P1.
Yeah, Cleveland Misfires did a great job, but you can see down on the mini map that the Boston Burgers are holding control of those spawns. Good kill right there by Crazy Care Bear. Ismoja follows his up. I mean, Cleveland Misfires doing a great job collecting this P1 time, but now they're trying to fight for these spawns. 2 big kills go in their favor, led by the big heavy hitter Snoop. But look at those spawns right up behind that kitchen area for the Boston Burgers. They got to make sure they hold these spawns because 3 Cleveland Misfires are on their way.
Yeah, it's going to be a big push coming in from the back here. Crazy Care Bear trying to find one, not going to happen. The push is going to be made. Snoop making his first entrance known, but T-Dub will be able to clean him up, and they're going to be able to lock down the spawns here, of course, but Cleveland Misfires were able to stay alive long enough for them to spawn towards poolside. Boston Burgers still have a very good hold on this P2, and all you really got to do is just make sure they're covering each and every single one of their corners. Iceberg hitting it through the front, finds one, nearly gets the second onto Crazy Care Bear, but is not going to be able to complete the kill. Snoop not going to try and make his presence known inside of mid, but Boston Burgers have an incredibly great hold here on this P2. However, this is starting to kind of go down, and we already know this P3 all the way in the other side of this map. They're going to need to make a crazy rotation if they want to see these 2 hills connect together.
And you know P3 is a money hill, so Cleveland Misfires are saying, okay, you guys picked up a big 60 there. We got to make sure we respond with a big 60 here. So they're getting set up in those power positions. You see player 2, Iceberg, in top bedroom, Snoop in bottom in this weight room, but he gets absolutely demolished by those 2 players coming in. Now T-Dub has her back. He gets taken down. Cleveland Misfires in with the break, and now Cleveland Misfires have control of his P3.
Yeah, full control here, ready to get back into this map. Boston Burgers trying to form a push here inside of Garage, trying to make their way through Gym. But, of course, you already have Iceberg setting it up, already going to clear it out for his squad. Looking for another one here, trying to play the steps, but is not going to stay alive for a lot longer. The team kill's going to come in there. Cleveland Misfires trying to keep this point to themselves, grab a massive amount of time, and they should be easily able to do so here. Boston Burgers, really the only thing that they could probably do is just start setting up for that P4 and try and get a big amount of time in that as well. But it looks like Cleveland Misfires is not going to let that happen. They're going to have a massive breakthrough through mid. Snoop with a ginormous 2-piece trying to make his presence known inside of kitchen. That's going to be some huge map control heading into P4 right now.
Oh, and I think they know they're coming around the outside, so this is going to be some good timing if Snoop can get there, but the attack is coming in through this poolside. Iceberg through cutout, finds T-Dub. This attack is on through for this next hill. You can see that Boston Burgers have control. Crazy Care Bear, big kill. It's Moja, nice big one on to Iceberg. It's Moja from his cutout spot, starting to take heads. This Boston Burgers team is starting to get the kills that they need to see. Cleveland Misfires back. The score is still relatively close, a 91-91 game. Here comes the streaks, and nothing hits. Everybody gets inside. Hill's still in control of the Boston Burgers.
Yeah, I think this rotation game between both of these squads kind of going back and forth here. Of course, again, what I had mentioned before this map was that this is a map that is basically going to be making you run all across the map to get to these points. And, both of these teams having their troubles trying to get these, these hills in control to really be able to connect them together. But this P5, man, I mean, this P5 can get incredibly chaotic. In the middle of the map, you have 4 different ways that you have to kind of watch here. And it's going to have to be a big hold that you need to have here if you're on the side of Cleveland Misfires to really bring this match more into your favor here. They got a bit of a decent lead, but they want to try and make it a little bit higher. But of course, this P5 is going to be probably one of the more difficult hills we'll see being played on this map, as 2Dap are going to try and make his presence known here inside of these pillars, finding some shots, but he's not going to be able to find any kills. This is going to be where a big push is going to have to be made. Snoop makes the contest happen. He's going to be able to find one onto Moha there, and just like that, Icebergs will be able to pick up his trade, and this point will still be in favor for the Cleveland Misfires.
Yeah, man. Big play by Snoop there. Now you got to see the rotation. See if Cleveland Misfire, the Boston Birds can hold this rotation. Big rotation kill by Hyped. So this rotation is on for the Cleveland Misfires, but he does get found out. But the reinforcements are there. P1 in control of the Cleveland Misfires. Corver first man up, trying to find anybody coming through from that P5 side. Can he find Dapper? He does, and the trophy, but Snoop is there. You know, Snoop, he moves different. He was different when it was back in these Cold War days. Still has the same movement, still has the same gunny. Being that guy for his team, 18-14. Cleveland Misfires on top, but Boston Burgers have control of the hill.
Yeah, Boston Burgers, they had a nice little break in onto that P1. But it looks like, yeah, they should be able to get full control over this P1. Main focus here will be trying to push through Laundry, get those spawns for P2. Covert trying to stay alive top Laundry here, trying to finesse his way out. Maybe get some help from his teammates here to secure this kill. Hype in the back will be trying to find the kill, but it's not going to happen. Covert will take him down. A massive kill there. Oh, they just need to find Iceberg, and these back spawns should be theirs. Now it's going to be Mojo with a big kill through the front. That gives him control over this P2 now. But you still got some players from Cleveland Misfire still in the back. You just got to try and clean them out, and this hill should be theirs. You got to still look for Hype, who's still trying to stay alive. Snoop able to make his way through Laundry, and it is just an absolute bloodbath inside of this kitchen. Shots are being fired, but it looks like a big 1v1 is going to be happening, and it looks like Hype will be able to clean up this point for his squad. There goes Crazy Care Bear, and just like that, Cleveland Misfire still hold strong on this P2.
Yeah, Cleveland Misfires are just being different in this game, but the game is still close. Both teams are battling back and forth. No team wants to give up a big cushion as we're rotating to this next hill. Cleveland Misfires, they are there. Have two players already set up. T-Dub trying to come through mid, but I think Hype may have seen him. Hype is a player watching mid. Snoop is going to be watching this gym side, so the break has to be on for the Boston Burgers. You got player 2 trying to be in the back, but he gets taken down. So now it's up to Snoop and Hype to have control of this hill. Players trying to come through barrier. We're gonna have to run through the gunny of Snoop. Hype, he gets taken down right now by T-Dub. Now it's all up to Snoop, but Iceberg is there for the cleanup in the first 30 seconds in favor of the Cleveland Misfires.
That was an immaculate spawn there for the side of Iceberg, man. He spawned right behind their push, was able to pick up a nasty two-piece to pretty much demolish that push from Boston Burgers. And this is going to give his team an exponential amount of time off of this P3. And this should give them give them the close edge here heading into the end of this map 1. We're in the later half here, so of course now everything is going to matter. Iceberg with another massive kill, already going to start building up on those streaks and is going to try and see what he can do heading into P4 now. Boston Burgers, they're trying to stay alive here, man. This could be the end game on this hill if Cleveland Misfires are able to make the break through the front. But you got Boston Burgers, they have a nice setup here. All they got to do is just try and hold it out and try and pick up their trades, but it doesn't seem like that's really happening. Cleveland Misfires, they get to the contest. Hype trying to stay alive. He's going to get quickly taken down. Mojo with a massive two-piece in the front. Iceberg now going to try and take his chances here, but he's got to be careful. Doesn't really have the teammate support. He's just kind of left all by his lonesome, and he's going to get taken down. Boston Burgers, again, keeping this as close as possible, knowing that if they let them break into this point, it could all be over for them.
It's almost like deja vu. Last time around, Boston Burgers, big hold right here on this kitchen, on this pool P4. Let me get it out. But now it's going to have to be a big rotation to this P5. You can see player 7 T-Dub with a big kill, trying to see if he can get another one. He did get another kill onto Hype. Now it's going to be Boston Burgers onto this P5 first. And it's going to be up in the rotation. Iceberg did get a big kill on the Crazy Care Bear, but he's immediately traded out by his Moja. This is going to go down to the wire. Boston Burgers looking like they may be able to win this, but Hype with a nice two-piece, with a nice clearance to clear the hill right now. So now it's Cleveland Misfires on the hill trying to to try to take the game in their favor. They can still win it if there is no contest here. So
Oh
Hype,
my
he's gonna
God.
be this guy on the hill with his teammates watching all around it. All of Boston Burgers trying to come through mid. 9 seconds, they got to get there, but all other positions have been known. The Overwatch is there. Hype needs to hold
Test is
on.
in.
A contest is there temporarily. Now there is one more Cleveland Misfires there,
Ooh.
who is Iceberg, and Iceberg wins the game, 250 to 240 for Cleveland Misfires.
Wow, what a close matchup here, man. I mean, these two teams clearly know how to play their hard points. See how this Moscow is going to start off here as, oh, two are already going to be down for the side of Cleveland Misfires. Jesus Christ, what a way to start things off here. Moja trying to make his, trying to push all the way towards the back. Might run into Hype here inside of top PD, but we'll have to see if Hype could catch him here. This looks like the plant is going to be over towards his B side. T-Dub should be able to get it done. Iceberg and Hype now going to try and figure out the play. There goes Hype. Iceberg now left in the 1v3 situation. Let's see how he's going to be able to do it.
He just found one. Can he find the second? No, he cannot. Boston Burger start off with an opening 1-0. We did miss the first two, but we did see the last two. This great push by Ismoja to get up in top PD to catch oh boy slipping, and then just to get himself into the timing on these stairs, knowing the kill just went down in that bedroom, that side bedroom area, and for him to be there for the rebound kill is what the Boston Burgers needed to start off this search and destroy, and it gets the momentum flowing in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Moja already thinking about getting some streaks to start off in the search and destroy. Kind of wish that we were able to see how they were able to, get into that B site so quickly. But I guess that's just going to be in the past. Now we're heading over towards A. Cleveland Misfires just running through it. They got to pay attention to their Eskies, however. Cover able to find one. There's going to be Moja finding two. Oh, no. Dapper left all by his lonesome. Boston Burgers, another great immaculate play there to give them another round victory. Again, man, you got to be careful with your Eskies. If you're not watching it, you will get absolutely ran through. And we just saw that right here with Moja. Finds two, adds on more to his streak. And I think it's going to be only one more left before he's able to unlock one of his streaks. So, yeah, man, again, pretty good start here for Boston inside of the search and destroy. Now we're just going to have to see if Cleveland Misfires could try and get an answer back here in this round.
Yeah, man. Big lineup for Ismoja, man. The bait and switch, guys. That's how you do a bait and switch. I don't know if that was planned, but there he goes, looking for six. He sees two Dapper, but look at the teammates still pushing up for the switch. There goes Corver for the trade. Boston Burger still got the 3-2 advantage. Iceberg on the flank. Can he get a big kill? But he finds Miss Moja. He's shooting lasers. This takes down Iceberg. Bomb is going down on his B site. Hype may have the read. Can he see Clover? He may have just seen his Clover.
Oh my God.
No, the gunny, the search and destroy paralysis of this Boston Burgers team is just so good.
Oh my God! I mean, Moja, he's just a house of fire right now, man. He just found so many kills in that search and destroy and in that round once again. Oh my gosh! I mean, wow. Again, I think that was an ace. As a matter of fact, I think I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, Moja really coming on through. He has the artillery in his back pocket right now. That's going to definitely be useful. I mean, 3-0 start for Boston Burgers, man. I mean, you could not have asked for a better start. Cleveland Misfires, I guess, trying to, push their way over through this alleyway. Moja will be the one to try and hold it down, but he's got to be very careful. His team is on the other side of the map. He's left all by himself. He's probably going to want to try and maybe get out of the situation. Hype should be able to maybe find him here, but the nade will not allow him to chow any further. But that should leave Moja to at least have his teammates come on in, start making a play over here. There's going to go T-Dub. Cover, though, with the trade-in to help his team out. Snoop, big 1v1 there inside of Gold. Dapper will be able to kill off Moja before he could find any more in his streak, but it's all left up to Crazy Care Bear now in the 1v2 scenario. Can he give his team the 4th round victory in a row?
Reason B. Oh, he found two Dapper. That was a big kill. He felt the gunfire. He heard the gunfires behind him. He's still gonna just keep challenging with this pistol, which is probably, I think he may have the sniper as his main gun. I'm not sure, but this pistol may be the weapon of choice. You can see the bomb is rotating its way back to A site. It's Crazy Care Bear maybe on the read himself.
Oh my God.
He may have just, they just slipped by each other. So just Crazy Care Bear, maybe think it's going to A, but he just got faked out with the old school fake out, and now the bomb is getting planted at B. Can he get there in time before the bomb goes down? This would be a big kill. Oh, the bomb goes down. He's just going for the immediate
No
hop.
way.
That would be a big
No
kill if
way.
Snoop has to check it. Snoop, you got to turn around.
No
Whoever's on your
way.
heels, and that's how it goes down. Boston Burgers go up 4-0 in the Search and Destroy.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, the cojones on Care Bear there to go for that ninja diffuse, man. I mean, usually whenever I'm in ranked play, I don't even try it. You know, I'm too scared. But Care Bear, man, able to just get it down real quick. You know, trust his gut and just went with it, man. And it really worked out well for him here as he gave his team the 4-0 lead in the Search and Destroy. And now they only really need about 2 more rounds to get the 6-0 sweep, and that would be pretty crazy to see here from Boston Burgers as they're looking to maybe do that here. A bit of a slower round. No one's really trying to push out here. The artillery is going to get called. Nothing is really going to be made of it, but of course, Moja pay attention to those Eskies, waiting to see if Iceberg try and chow out once more. But I guess it looks like they're just trying to, you know, wait for, I guess, Misfires to make a play here, but I think Misfires are at the point of their game where it's like, okay, we're not really doing too hot right now. We just gotta make a play ourselves. Snoop coming in from behind, nearly finds 2 with the flank, able to find 1, and just like that. Oh my goodness, Cleveland Misfires, absolutely outstanding flank, but Cover should be able to get the bomb paneling down towards B, and that's a nice little setup they could have here.
Yeah, man, all of that commotion they was making at A was just to fake out the Cleveland Misfires for this B push and for them to get set up in perfect positions for these Cleveland Misfires if they come in for the defuse. Hype, he's going to be the first man up on the bomb. There is none of the Boston Burgers in there checking the bomb site. There is trades going back and forth. Cleveland Misfires, they are winning the trade battle. Now it's going to be up to its Moja. Hype's going for the defuse. Moja's going for the chow. He finds
oh my God.
He finds Hype, and there goes Boston Burgers going up 5-0 in this Search and Destroy.
No way! Oh my God! I mean, wow! Wow, that is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate here for Cleveland Misfires, man. Twice in a row, the rounds looked winnable, but just unfortunate plays like that where you're just not paying attention. Oh my goodness, Iceberg was going to take a shot right there. You know, just not taking it serious whatsoever. I mean, wow, Boston Burgers showing off their search and destroy skills here, and man, it is immaculate without a doubt. Now all they need 1 more round to get this 6-0 sweep here to tie the series up 1-1. Cleveland Misfires, they're going to absolutely have to have the ice in their veins if they want to get themselves out of this situation. But of course, with it being as late as it is in the search, now Cleveland Misfires are going to be playing it slow, trying to see feel out the positionings here of Boston Burgers. Nate's going to hit on. I think they should give them the intel here on who's on this A side. Dapper, though, he's able to catch 2 off guard here. He's able to find 1. Moja not going to get caught out here. And just like that, at least that's a kill here for the side of Cleveland Misfires, as it looks like they might be heading maybe over towards his B side.
Yeah, man, T-Dub, unfortunate. It was in that Eskies. Moja happened to slide out, but Moja may have seen him. Oh, he gets 1. Can he get 2? Can he? Oh, he was going for the miracle play. But now here's the Boston Burgers here with the Swamp, with the raid. 6-0 on Moscow for the Boston Burgers. And that is all she wrote for Cleveland Misfires. You know, 1-1 is a series count. We're on this control. You can see Iceberg. He sees Crazy Care Bear in Eskies. Made hits. Corver, he gets taken down. 3 big kills by the Cleveland Misfires as they got full of this B side. They gotta watch out for T-Dub on the flank with a big 3-piece to send Cleveland Misfires back to the spawns to figure out how did that happen. But you can see Hype. Hype just got through, and now Hype is gonna play spoiler.
Oh man, I mean, Cleveland Misfires, they're trying to, they're trying to hop onto this time here. They're trying to capture this zone. They should be able to hop on towards this B side, but man, that flank from T-Dub, absolutely immaculate there. Fortunately, was just not enough for them to try and hold down this B zone. T-Dub trying to come on into this point, trying to contest it. Care Bear coming in with another flank, 2 down. Cover should be able to pick up the 3rd there. Oh my goodness. I mean, Misfires, you have to pay attention to your flanks here, man. My goodness. They have been killing you with these. And now, Boston Burger's still holding over towards his B-side. Hype going to try and see what he can do. Just not much. Gets absolutely beamed by Crazy Care Bear. Cover just going to try and push up, try and get some more map control, hold off the forces of Cleveland Misfires as they're trying desperately to get over towards his B-side. Less than 20 seconds now coming in onto the round clock. Crazy Care Bear trying to do some crazy action here and is just going to get quickly taken down. But Boston Burger's in a pretty good position for this push over towards the B-side. Cleveland Misfires are really going to need to find a good connection of kills if they want this round to be theirs, and it just doesn't seem like that might be the case here.
Now the spawn trap is all the way in now. You can see T-Dub, he's pushed up, but he gets taken down. There goes the time limit, and Boston Burgers, man, behind 2 beautiful plays. Here they go. They're going to show it again right here. Behind 2 beautiful plays of T-Dub to get on this flank for this nice little 3-piece is just amazing. Clear the hill, letting his teammates push up, get in map control, and Boston Burgers take that opening round defense.
Again, just some great plays here from Boston Burgers. Still seeing what they've been able to do in that sort of destroy here on this control. Cleveland Misfires, man, they're just going to have to try and, get themselves back into it because, Boston Burgers, they are really showing off here. And now it looks like they're going to just try and push their way through mid. Shots are coming on in. There's going to be 2 players down, but we'll be able to find one as they make their way over towards this A side. High to Icebergs will be the first ones here. Actually, Snoop, it's going to be a 3-man push over here towards this A side. Cobra, last man standing. He finds one, but it will get quickly taken down, just getting overwhelmed by the forces of Cleveland Misfires. This leaves B all open here. T-Dub will be able to pick up 2 massive kills. Moja trying to sneak his way into bricks, looking to continue that progress over there towards that A side, but it looks like it is going to be too dapper to shut him down. But now Boston Burgers have B in their folds. They just got to try and hold it.
Yeah, but there goes the defensive play by the Cleveland Misfires to clear off this B side, but T-Dub made his way over to A. Just Boston Burgers, they're just doing a great job of just getting from one site to the next site. Man, Cleveland Misfires just not get comfortable, not being able to catch their breaths, because as soon as they get 1 kill on one side, they got to run to the next hill, try to get another kill. But right now, their kills are going in their favor. They're clearing, they're keeping the lives in their favor. Height with a nice 2-piece. Get that player out of lights. That was a big kill, but now you can see that T-Dub, he's in the middle. He's in the middle of the map, trying to be a nuisance. He finds one. Let's see how much of an impact T-Dub's going to make right now, trying to be this little ratty player for the Boston Burgers.
Yeah, we'll have to see, but we'll also need to see how this push is going to go. It's just going to be a 3-man trying to push all the way through Caution as they try to make their way over towards his B side. Cleveland Misfires quickly making their presence known. Oh my goodness, the red barrel going to explode all over Cover's face. And just like that, Cleveland Misfires still holding down this B side. Boston Burgers yet to even, well, they got to take on that B side, but they still need to try and capture a point here if they do want to see this round continue. But it looks like Cleveland Misfires, they have great map control here. And yeah, I mean, the map, when it comes to Garrison, you got to try and just grab some immaculate amount of map control here so you can do plays like that. Iceberg taking down 2. And Cleveland Misfires will be able to answer back in this control with a round of their own. So far, things are looking pretty competitive.
Yeah, you already know control is the defense is the name of the game. Only 2 ticks there. Haven't been keeping track of the ticks for the Boston Burgers when the Cleveland Misfires for the first time around, but this is a great round for the Cleveland Misfires right here on defense. They, started off a little slow, but once they got the kills to go in their favor, they pushed up, got map control, got onto those power positions, and didn't let Boston Burgers push up any further.
Yeah, I mean, they really were able to lock this entire map down in their favor. But it seems like the defensive have been working out for these teams so far. We got to see how these attacks are going to go, as Cleveland Misfires now going to be on that side. Boston Burgers immediately going for these flanky plays. T-Dub looking for another crazy route here. Will be able to find one, and just like that, they're taking over Can inside there. Crazy Care Bear will get knocked down. But look at this, Cleveland Misfires, actually, they have a pretty good chance to capture this B side here. Only player to try and answer will be Cover, as he's going to get quickly taken care of. Snoop going to need some assistance sooner or later to try and really make sure that they secure this B side. Shots are coming on in. Moha going to try and take him down, but he's going to get quickly shut down here, as it looks like Cleveland Misfires will be able to take full control. But T-Dub, oh my goodness, knocking down this time. Not this time. T-Dub not going to go for his flank. They know better, man. They know better to not let T-Dub go for it here. Oh my goodness, somehow stayed alive for that long, but that B side will be in control. And now they have to make that play to over towards A. Only one player there, that being Crazy Care Bear on that side. Now we'll see how things are going to be looking for them here.
It's going to be a great push. Snoop gets one. Can he find another? No, he cannot right now, but that is one big kill for the Boston Burger. I mean, for the Cleveland Misfires to try to get up on his hill, but they got to watch out for T-Dub. T-Dub is going to make sure he gets two. That's going to clear off these Cleveland Misfires. Iceberg, he's trying to find his way up to the hill, but he gets taken down very quick. These Cleveland Misfires are trying to come up through this top green building. Let's see if they can break it. Let's see if they can break it. All three players are here. Snoop does start off with one. Hype gets taken down, but there's two big kills for the Cleveland Misfires. They have control of this hill. You can see Snoop Dogg trying to get himself in the mission. One kill. Oh, that would have been a big if he got both of those kills. But now the reinforcements are coming for the Boston Burgers. Can Snoop make a play on this hill? They can. Word to Jim, they stack the hill, and Cleveland Misfires have stolen an offense.
I mean, that is what you like to see here. Of course, defense, it's still strong, but of course, you want to make sure that you get some attack rounds in there as well. The Cleveland Misfires did an immaculate job at just making sure that they hold down those points. Boston Burgers didn't really get as great of map control as we saw them did last time, and I think that just came down to the fact that Cleveland Misfires, you know, they're beginning to read them a lot more in their plays. You saw T-Dub trying to go for that crazy flank that we first saw him do in that, you know, first round. Just instantly got caught out, wasn't able to really do much in that scenario. That's where they got that B side. Now we're to see if maybe Boston Burgers can try and tie things up here in this control with an attack run of their own. Steve was already pushing his way through, trying to get Brick's control. He's got two players here on the Boston Burgers holding down this B side as they're trying to make sure that they get it locked down. Nice kill there from Cover as he's trying to just stay alive. Moja with some beans here as well. Two Dapper inside of top green, maybe trying to, you know, get in, maybe sneak in some kills, but of course no one's going to be peeking from the side of Boston Burgers. This is going to be a very quick takeover here on this B side. Give them 2 minutes to work with on trying to capture A. Yeah, so far so good here for Boston Burgers.
Yeah, they got the 26-25 life lead. They got time all in their favor. Only need one A site. They need this A site to push this, to keep this map going, because if not, it's going to be game over. Win for the Cleveland Misfires. So this A push is gonna be methodical. They're slowing it down. They know that they're a good search team, so they're gonna just slow it down. Make sure they play a little search. They got a little time. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to read these Cleveland Misfires, trying to see if they catch any one of these guys out as they're just slowly making their way to this A site. Now we can see that Crazy Care Bear first battle. Corver, he gets another one. Corver gets up.
Ooh, that's 3 down.
That is 3 down. Oh, big stick right there by Iceberg. Iceberg, he's the last one up. Can he hold it down long enough for us to get there? But Moja hits him with the beam. Now there's a 2 stack. Now there's a 3 stack. Word to Jim. On to this beast. On to this A site. This is it. Last reinforcement. We got Crazy Care Bear and T-Dub.
T-Dub.
The last one's up. It's all up to T-Dub versus 2 Dapper. 2 Dapper. Big kill. Since Boston Burgers back to their spots, but now only need 1 tick to go on this A site.
Oh my goodness, Boston Burgers pushing well, but 2 Dapper with the angle will be able to take down 2 just like that. He has immaculate control over green right now. Moja just kind of stuck in this corner, really just not going to be able to move here. And Cleveland Misfires, they have a strong hold over this brick side. They could definitely, keep this setup going for like a minute or so that they could secure this round and be able to get the control victory here. So we got to see how long they can do it, as it looks like Boston Burgers slowly but surely beginning to gain control over this brick side. They will be able to. T-Dub slips in, and that's going to be some massive map control here, but you still got to worry about the two players that are on the point. Crazy Care Bear going to fly on in, going to get punished for it, and just like that, 3 players down, Mojo last man standing, and with only 40 seconds remaining now on the round clock, time is beginning to slip away from them. 13-8 on the life count right now, so you also got to be careful with your lives if you're on both teams at this point. But now, Boston Burgers going to have to play a little bit more aggressive, find these kills as quickly as possible. But Cleveland Misfires, they're playing it close, they're playing it safe, and they're going to do exactly what they need to do to win this round. Push is coming in, and it looks like chaos is about to happen.
Yeah, they gotta just stick together, play the team, play these trades out. Because if you play it one by one, one trade, you could win this. You could win this game. Also, the time is also going to work out in their favor. Snoop just in this powerful position by this satellite position, not letting these Cleveland Misfires get in, and that is the round. Cleveland Misfires do not allow Boston Burgers to get on this site. They win the control 3-1, and now they have the advantage going into this map 4.
I mean, just some great control play in those last 2 rounds from the side of the Cleveland Misfires.
Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind. Here we go. We are loaded up in this Moscow hardpoint. Cleveland Misfires, Boston Burgers. The winner, the Cleveland Misfires, they win this. They win the series. Boston Burgers trying to force the map 5 on a standoff, search and destroy. We can see that the kills are going in the favor of the Cleveland Misfires, as Iceberg is going to accrue himself some hardpoint time. It's Mojo trying to cut from checkers, but he gets taken down quick. P2 spawns are in the favor of the Boston Burgers, but Cleveland Misfires are doing a great job of getting some P1 time.
Yeah, absolutely. Cleveland Misfires, they're already beginning to prepare for those P2 spawns. They got to be careful. Covert already making his way all the way in that back spawn. Boston Burgers, of course, just trying to grab as much time off of this P1 as they possibly could. But it looks like they should be able to secure these spawns here for P2. I don't even believe Cleveland Misfire realize that they already have 2 players that are back here. Make that 3. But they also got to now be careful, Boston Burgers, that they got people inside of their bedroom. Crazy will be able to find that kill there onto Hype. But it looks like Misfires will be able to make the break-in onto this P2 perfectly. They got their way through streets, and then Snoop able to push his way through the office and just get through into that point. And just like that, the break should be in. Now, everything is going to be swapped up here. Cleveland Misfires continuing to try and get these points as much as possible, but Boston Burgers still putting in some great work here, trying to regain it. But again, the spawn's just not going to work out in their favor. Snoop able to find 3 before getting taken down, and it looks like Cleveland Misfires will be able to hold down this P2. It's time for Boston Burgers to just pack their bags and make their way over towards P3.
Yeah, the rotation had to be on for Boston Burgers. They tried it 2 times, tried to get it, could not get in. So now this got to be a big hole for them. They do not want to find themselves getting bad, but Iceberg with the beam on Crazy Care Bear. No comms are being made right now because this Mojo just gets taken down by Iceberg. Now his team is in the back trying to get control of these P3 spawns. Big kill by Snoop. There is the spawn out for the Boston Burgers. So big play by Boston Burgers. by the Cleveland Misfires, trying to stretch the lead out, trying to end this series here, making it tough by the Boston Burgers. Cleveland Misfires lighting up the kill feed right now as the kill feed lights up. 3 big kills, make that 4. Iceberg on a 5 streak, 11-5. Doing everything he needs to do for his team. Cleveland Misfires 78-21 is the scoreline.
I mean, my goodness, man. Iceberg went absolutely massive at the beginning of the rotation, just picking up 2 big players, big anchor players here for the side of Boston Burgers to allow his team to come on in, swoop in, and just grab so much time. And so far, Cleveland Misfires already about to reach to the 100-point mark here, and it doesn't look like they're going to slow down one bit. We're heading over towards P4 now. Stoop trying to find some more kills inside of Gold, just not going to happen. But look at the positioning here. Boston Burgers, they're going to have to try and hold through here to make sure that they grab as much time as possible. You got players who are streaked up on the side of Cleveland Misfires, something you got to be careful with here as T-Dub comes in from Cubby, trying to just be as much of a nuisance as possible. Now 2Dapper going to have to be the one to try and maybe clear out this point for as much as he can for his teammates to come on in. Mojo with some nice games, killing him off of that bus. Cobra paying attention to the Cubby, making sure he doesn't get caught off guard here. And Boston Burgers trying their best to hold it down. Somewhat of a successful hold, but Cleveland Misfires, they're just really putting in some great amount of pressure here. However, Boston Burgers doing a great job at just holding it out. Of course, they gave Cleveland Misfire a lot of time in those last two hills. They don't want that to, be a problem for them now. So we're heading back over towards the second set of rotation, see if Boston Burgers can grab some more time here off of this P1.
Yeah, let's see what they can do. The rotation of P1 is on, and they are there first. The Boston Burgers, this is going to be a big hit. They can hold it, but Iceberg, he's just moving different. He got his gun is hot. He knows where these players are, and he's just making sure he's not missing none of his shots. Iceberg is one of the producers for the COD Rec League. He produces, time nights he's not playing. He also produces the podcast, and him on stream putting on a show for the Cleveland Misfires. For the fans is big, but Boston Burgers are in P1 for the break. The spawns looking like they are in favorable of the Boston Burgers, as we can see two Cleveland Misfires trying to make their way to these P2 spawns.
Yeah, man, Cleveland Misfires, they're trying to hold down this P1. Will eventually get broken, but looking at what's going to happen now, Boston Burgers, they already have the P2 spawn set up for them, but that didn't necessarily work the last time that we were around here. Cleveland Misfires are able to clear this up very easily, just getting through that street side, and now mid will be the way that they try to make the break. Of course, you still got to watch out for Moja here, as he's going to be able to pick up two massive kills. Care Bear will be able to find a third to clean things up. Now, Cleveland Misfires will be spawning all the way over towards this office side, and are needing to try and make the push happen. Boston Burgers trying to hold out through the front here, as shots are being fired. That's going to be two players down. Crazy Care Bear, big kill there from the side of 2 Dapper, who has so far been putting an absolute immaculate show here for his squad, and is just going to be able to get some more time here. Of course, now Boston Burgers, they're going to have to try and make their way back over towards that P3 and have a little bit of a better hold here. You got the rotation in last time, didn't work out, didn't pay attention to your flanks that properly, and now you got to try and, have a bit of a more successful hold here. Otherwise, this could be very problematic. Cleveland Misfires beginning to close in on the end of this map here, so we'll have to see how Boston Burgers begins to try and hold down on this P3.
Oh, Snoop just rotated and got some big kills. 2 Dapper to have his back. They're spawning up in the back. I don't know if Cleveland Misfires know that, but they do know that. But they could work this little spawn trap to get a couple more seconds on the hill. And that's what they're doing, as 2 Dapper and Iceberg are lighting up the kill feed. 2 Dapper with another one. 4 kills for the size of the Cleveland Misfires. They know they are back there. One more player, that is T-Dub. Can he make the break onto this hill? No, he cannot. He find one, but these free enforcements are there for the Boston Burgers. We would think a rotation is on right now. Rotation is on for the Boston Burgers and the Cleveland Misfires. This rotation is next to is going to be big. We saw Boston Burgers have a big hold there last time to make this game kind of competitive, but on this rotation, it's going to be up to T-Dub. It's going to be up to T-Dub because Cleveland Misfires, like they were there. So it's a 1v1 battle right now. T-Dub versus 2 Dapper. And Corver happens to get that. It's going to be up to Hype. He's the last one there. And Boston Burgers have control of this hill.
Yes. We got to see Boston Burgers. They still have the spawns in their favor, but Iceberg beginning to push up. That could maybe switch things up. Nice kill there from Cover, but here we go. Cleveland Misfires, they have a decent hold here. All they got to do is just make sure Boston Burgers doesn't try and make any big push-outs happen. Moja now being the last man standing, and look how far Boston Burgers are spawning out right now. Moja going to have to go massive here. He finds one, trying to find another one, but he's going to get quickly taken care of, as Cleveland Misfires will be able to hold down this hill. And my goodness, man, what a lead they have right now, only needing about 30 more seconds to secure this victory, give themselves the series win here, and continue their undefeated streak. And Boston Burgers, they're going to really need to pull something out of the depths of their pocket to try and get this map more back in their favor. Heading back towards P1 now. Boston Burgers, they're playing close waiting for, everyone to try and make a play. Cleveland Misfires looking to maybe try and push through street side, focus more on these spawns, but it looks like Boston Burgers will be able to close them out here. Too Dapper making his way onto the point, trying to go in for the contest, but he's going to get quickly overwhelmed here as Boston Burgers trying to be as strong as possible. But Hive comes in, takes down 2. He's going to get taken care of, however, leaving only T-Dub to be on the point by himself. And this could be massive here. Snoop going to try and come on in, find this player. He's going to get cover, but he still needs to find T-Dub to try and get this time. But it looks like Hyde will be the one to do so here. Kills coming in back and forth, but it seems like Cleveland Misfire will be able to grab the time. Won't be able to get the victory here. That'll probably have to be coming in up now on P2.
Yeah, you see Cleveland Misfires behind the Candy of Iceberg, 27-19. True Dapper, the top mod in the rec league, 28-16, just doing what they need to do for the Cleveland Misfires. Only 5 seconds away from a victory, and Cleveland Misfires are going to be 6-0 on the season. Just 1 more week to go. I kind of told you guys 6 weeks, but I just read it was 7 weeks. 1 more week to go in the season for them to hold a 7-0 record. But man, this Moscow Hardpoint, it was just played correctly. It was played well. And look at this best play by Iceberg.